Здравствуйте, дорогие друзья, с вами YORK и мы продолжаем играть в бейсбол. Бейсбол 24 года, плей-офф у нас, первые игры, 3 игры уже сыграно. Ссылку на плейлист, как всегда, в описании. Ну а сегодня мы посмотрим матч между Milwaukee BREWERS и York YANKEES. Янкерс были четвертыми в сезоне, в общем, ну а Milwaukee 29-ми. Вчера мы смотрели встречу между Кливлендом и Филадельфией. Ну, Филадельфия просто Кливленд разнесла. Надеюсь, Milwaukee что-то попробует сделать с Нью-Йорком, но ничего такого я не ожидаю. Ладно, поехали, погнали, смотрим.
Welcome in, baseball fans, and here in New York, MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Milwaukee Brewers going up against the New York Yankees. First pitch coming your way next. Coming up on the first pitch, and today's starting pitcher, Garrett Cole.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Bryce Terang leading things off and takes a strike.
It's 0-1.
Here comes the 0-1. That one pulled foul. The Y to kick the pitch. Now he breaks his bat. Volpe hauls it in for the out. And there's one down. Let's take a look at the Brewers lineup. And the key to victory for them here, get their starter some run support early.
If they can get him that run support early, it's likely the other team folds because they know how dominant he can be once he gets settled in. So put pressure on that other team right away. Jump out to a lead early, and a few runs is going to feel like 30.
William Contreras stands in now and watches strike one.
You know, Boog, it's nice to see Garrett Cole on the mound today. He finally won a Cy Young Award in 2023, and for a while there, he seemed like the best pitcher in baseball without the award.
0-2 now as he swings through it.
And Cole's Cy Young Award season wasn't a huge surprise either. He led the American League in innings pitched and ERA. Good things usually happen when you put those two things together, and it certainly worked out for him.
And the righty deals. Ball
That's
one
the ball.
there.
1-2.
Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out. Here's Yelich at the dish. Wouldn't chase that time. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball two. 2 outs, base is empty. Line drive, base hit down the line. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. On to the bottom of the first. No score. we're back. On the hill here today, Freddie Peralta.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Gleyber Torres up to hit. The pitch. Peralta, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. The wind of the pitch. And that one hammered way back there. See you later. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
Here's Juan Soto. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Left-hand hitter waits. Foul ball there.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Going to count 1-2.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Swung on, belted. That one back. To the warning track, makes the catch. Here's a look at Aaron Boone's lineup for the Yankees. Now, with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support, and they'll see what they can do for him.
Boog, you have to be really careful when you've got a guy like this on the mound for you to not become a spectator. You know that he doesn't give up a whole lot, but sometimes guys get a little too comfortable and don't have an urgency to score runs. You have to make sure you put him in a situation where he can get the W, but also you guys can cruise to the finish line and not have to worry about a comeback in the end.
The 1-0. Swing and a miss.
You know, Boog, Judge is one of those guys that leaves his mark on everything he does. Yes, he's great at baseball, but he's also known for working with charities and in his community. He's a special human, no doubt about that.
Next offering way upstairs. One out, bases empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Anthony Rizzo, the next to hit, takes ball one. Two down, nobody on. And that one fouled off. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Good eye right there.
It's a good take.
That misses the zone, and now it's 3-2. Bounced up the middle. Whips it to first. Rizzo out of the play. That ends the inning. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's now 1-0. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back now in the Bronx. New inning getting started. Willie Adames stands in. The pitch. That one hooked foul. Cole, more than 100 career wins on the mound, and of course has a Cy Young to his credit. That one finds the zone. That's strike two. A plate umpire, Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, with Hendricks, Boo, kind of interesting. He's a good, consistent umpire, but you do hear that he kind of favors one side of the plate more than the other. So it's really hard to know for sure, but I think that usually it has to do something with where he sets up prior to each pitch.
Kicks and deals. Just missed.
Sometimes you got to fight to get back into an at-bat. Take some tough pitches, even out the count.
And here it comes. Swings and misses. One away. Up now for Milwaukee, Jackson Chourio. There's a strike. Ground ball, Rizzo picks it up, and he takes it himself for the out.
That is it. The first baseman, number 9, Jake Bauers.
Now here's Jake Bauers. And that's downstairs and outside. Next offering is downstairs. The Yanks leading by a run here at the top of the second. Now 3-0. Right through there for a strike.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
The 3-1.
Cut. Full count.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. That's hard hit on the line. And that's a base hit, and that keeps the inning alive.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Bauers, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
No ball. 2 strikes.
He goes down looking. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Now to the bottom of the second. Yankees 1 and the Brewers nothing. We head to the bottom of the second, and now here's the veteran DH, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton.
And the right-hander back to work. Smash to center, way back, and you can forget it. Home run. They must be going crazy in the dugout. It's 2-0. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. That catches the top part of the zone. That's strike 1.
But you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Bottom half of inning number 2. This one smoked on its way out of here. A solo shot. It's 3-0. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. First pitch misses. Kicks and fires.
Nope. Ball. 2-0.
Just missed. Peralta maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Count is full.
Back to work. 3-2 now. And there's ball 4.
Take your base.
You know, Boog, it's been said these guys are savages in the box. You can see it right there with such tight plate discipline.
So, man aboard, Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. And a strike on the outside edge. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
Well, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
Here goes the runner. Pitch is low.
That means catch the ball.
Safe at second, and that was not close. Righty delivers. Fouls one off. 2-2. Peralta throws over, and he dives back in safely. Man at second. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. One gone here.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it, and not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
One out and a runner at second. Next offering is in for a strike. Right-hander kicks, deals. On the line, base hit. Around third. He will score, and they lead by 4.
Well done, drives in the run. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Here's Gleyber Torres. He's already homered in this game. Swings and misses. Strike one.
No balls, 1 strike.
Righty to the plate. That
One
missed
ball,
by a
one
lot.
strike.
And that's ball 1. Fought off foul. pitch. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And there's 2 down. And now it's Juan Soto.
Right fielder.
He's 0 for 1.
You know, Boog, as a 20-year-old, this guy hit 2 home runs in the World Series. And the only players younger than Soto to hit World Series home runs are Andrew Jones, Miguel Cabrera, and Mickey Mantle.
On the corner for a strike.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
Left-hand batter waits. Foul ball. Next pitch is outside.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpire...
That's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 4-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here in New York, here's the center fielder, Garrett Mitchell.
Number 5, Garrett Mitchell.
And a pitch. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. And out of here. And they cut into the deficit. It's 4-1.
That could be one of those swings that really helps spark this offense. With this pitcher's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
Joseph Ortiz up now for the Brewers. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Judge brings it in with a nice running grab. Back to the top of the lineup. This is Bryce Terang. First time up was a pop out. Right side. Oh, look at the stop. Whips it to first on the run.
Hey.
Throw not in time, and he's safe.
It's good hustle. And we're talking about an emerging leader on a team. Those are the things that are going to be necessary for him to do to set that example, you know, game in, game out.
One gone, runner at first. And now it's William Contreras. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Just missed. At the belt and fires.
1-1.
Kolacek to first. Terang gets back easily.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
One run across in the frame so far. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Got him swinging.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
1 ball, no strike.
Pitch out, but no action. Runner on the move. That's in for a strike. Throw, save. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
And a pitch. Swing and a foul straight back. And a pitch. That one ripped. And that should be extra bases. Run comes in from second, and it's now a two-run game. And that's a two-out double.
He was all over that one. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you got some real estate to run on. It's such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
Now the Brewers cleanup hitter, Willie Adames. Went down on strikes his first time through. The shortstop takes the ball.
And the strategy of winning a ball game, when you could make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Next offering in there for a strike. And it's a ball and a strike. And another ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Yelich stands at second with 2 gone. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Wells makes the catch, and that is that. They put 2 on the board on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and 1 man left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Yankees 4 and the Brewers 2. Back at Yankee Stadium, bottom of the inning, and stepping in for the Yankees, Aaron Judge. Peralta back to work. Ground ball to the right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Anthony Rizzo steps to the plate. Grounded out his first time up. Just
that's
missed.
outside. Ball.
You know, these Yankees showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Pitch count is pretty high, and they've plated 4 runs already, so I think it's safe to say their game plan is working out pretty well right now.
Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
So they forced the starter to put in a lot of work, and they've been able to get to him for some runs. And hopefully that bullpen phone is working today.
Now a screamer into the outfield, and that's just foul. The 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Another 1-2. That's inside.
He's been trying to tease the zone with that slider, but these hitters have showed patience, not going outside the strike zone.
That one misses. All 3.
You got a full count.
Hit on the ground, might be 2. Slings to second. Over to Bowers. That's 2.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. That one drifts inside.
1-0.
2 outs. That catches the corner. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. 2 strikes. And they'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Jackson Chourio. And he deals. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. A gigantic blast. It's 4-3. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you can say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact.
Let's break out the StatCast numbers. It's Singy. It tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling a little bit as he was jogging around the bases. That was one heck of a swing he put on the baseball.
Bowers stands in here, takes ball 1 low.
Well, these Brewers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
2-0.
Nobody on, nobody out. Top half of inning number 4. Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. Fastball for a strike.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later. And the right-hander deals. Struck him out looking. I can't argue with that one, and clearly he was looking for something else, anything but the breaking ball. It's a great pitch to hit right there if you're looking for it, and kind of a gift at a 2-strike count, but sometimes you just get fooled and you got to tip your cap.
Hoskins in the box for the 2nd time. 1 ball, no strikes.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Tattooed and gone. It's their 2nd home run of the inning, and we are starting over. It's 4-4.
Change up in the zone is a hitter's dream. It's a BP fastball, but you're playing in real time. Most times, the pitcher's asking for a new baseball, just like right there.
Base is empty, 1 away. Next for Milwaukee, Garrett Mitchell. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Still only 1 out here in the inning. And that one pulled foul. The pitch. And another ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Hot shot to 3rd. Throws to 1st in time.
The third baseman, number 3, Joseph Ortiz.
Next for the Brewers, Joseph Ortiz. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Line drive. Gets down, base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Now a chance for Bryce Terang. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike. Ortiz off of first with 2 away. Next offering upstairs. Stays alive. And right back to the mound. Fires over to first. And that'll do it. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now tied 4-4. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Bottom 4, and stepping in for the Yankees, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Jazz missed some time last season thanks to injuries, Boo. An oblique strain cost him a few weeks, and a battle with turf toe sidelined him for more than a month. What stinks is nobody wants to be on the field more than this guy. Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
Next one misses, and it's 2-0.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout.
Pretty simple plan of attack on the mound right there, huh?
Yeah, nothing but fastballs. They just kept putting down the number 1 and letting it fly. I like it.
Yeah, me too. And I'd love to hit against that. But, of course, when you're in the box, you think he's bound to change speeds on you at some point. You're just kind of locked up, sort of like reverse psychology.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play. And it's strike 2. Just outside. 1-2 to count.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Austin Wells. That one fouled off. That breaking ball is in for a strike, and quickly it is 0-2. And that skips into dirt. Tied at 4.
Ball.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And another ball.
Full count.
That's towards center. Under this one. And that is that. Through 4, And we're tied at 4. We go to the top of the 5th, and here's the catcher, William Contreras.
He is a talented player. His big brother Wilson has voiced that his little brother may end up being better than he is.
And he handles it himself for the out.
The left fielder, number 22, Christian Yelich.
Now it's Christian Yelich. Yelich, 32 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. On the ground to Jazz. The throw to first. Yelich out on the play.
Now batting, shortstop, Willie Adames.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Willie Adames. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
And a good eye there.
1-0.
2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Next offering in there for a strike. And that's strike 2.
Count.
Two outs. And that's in the dirt. Bounced up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first. And Milwaukee is set down in order. Brewers go down quietly. Score remains tied at 4. Back for more from the Bronx. Here's Alex Verdugo. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That's back, and it's gone. He hammers one out to right. It's 5-4. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Here comes Gleyber Torres. He's already homered here in this one. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. The pitch. Gleyber swings, drives one. That's back there. And gone. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game, and they add a run. It's 6-4. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. He dropped the barrel right there. Got a fastball down at the knees where he'd prefer it. So many times now, guys are having to adjust to the elevated fastball. So I'm sure his eyes got big when he saw that one coming.
And here comes the Brewers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. That does it for Freddie Peralta. And this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. A new pitcher in the game, J.B. Bukowskis.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Juan Soto now. Ball 1, no strikes.
For you growing up in New York City, I mean, you're a big sports fan. Tell me about your experience with the Yankees growing up.
I really went to Shea Stadium more than I did to Yankee Stadium. I grew up a Phillies fan. There was one game, though, that I went to as a kid. I sat in the upper deck. It was the game that Bo Jackson hit 3 homers in his first 3 plate appearances and then hurt his shoulder diving for Deion Sanders inside the park home run. That's probably the most memorable game that I ever attended as a fan at Old Yankee Stadium. He swings and fouls one off. And the righty deals. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Judge up for the 3rd time here, watches that one miss. Activity in the bullpen for the Brewers. Aaron Ashby, the young lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Piams warming up as well. One down, base is empty. Say 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year hitting 2 in one game, and before that game in the clubhouse, there was a gentleman there who owned a suit company there in downtown Manhattan, and he said to me, "Hey kid, you hit a home run in the game tonight. Come over to the store tomorrow and I'll give you a free suit."
The pitch. And that one ripped into right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Rizzo at the plate now. That's ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
2 runs across in the inning. Last half of inning number 5. And another ball.
So I went into the game. I happened to hit 2 when I walked into the store the next day, and he looked at me and said, "You're trying to put me out of business, aren't you?" And that was a great experience.
That one ripped right center field. Pops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. So did Super Joe give you 2 suits?
Super Joe hooked me up with 2 suits.
Man at second here with 2 away. Now up as the Yankees DH, Giancarlo Stanton. 1 for 2. Pitch misses there. Ball 1.
1-0.
Rizzo at second with 2 down. That's in there, and it's 1-1.
1-1.
In the air out towards right center. Mitchell sizes this one up and makes the play, and that's out number 3. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's a 2-run lead now at 6-4. You're dialed into the show. All set for the start of the inning. And now the right fielder, Jackson Chourio.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there and have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
0-1 down. Well struck right field. And it one-hops the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Everything came together for him. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Now at the plate, Jake Bauers. And
No, that's down. Ball.
Cutting but missing down low.
Well, these Brewers, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
In there at the knees, and it's 1-1.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
With the tying run at the plate, and we're the top half of the 6th. In the air, left field, down the line. And there's one away.
The batter, the designated hitter, Rhys Hoskins.
And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
Well, we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slug is getting heavily favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns.
1-0.
Kicks and fires. He's trying for third. There's a ball. Throw to third. He's safe.
I think he surprised everyone in the ballpark, and especially the pitcher. It wasn't a great lead there, but when he took off, I think he caught him off guard. Nice job to get to third.
One away with a runner at third. Here comes a pitch. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Here's the 2-2. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in place somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
Up now for Milwaukee, Garrett Mitchell. First pitch just misses.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Oh, he gloves it, throws from his knees, and they get the out.
Making it look easy at the keystone position. Definitely worth another look. He'll get some high fives when he gets into the dugout.
Back at Yankee Stadium, and the batter now, Jazz Chisholm Jr. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Center field. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
The batter, number 11, shortstop
Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. A strikeout and a walk. That one down the line. Could be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. Runner takes off for third. Pitch is low. Throw to third. Save.
In this game, you got to take what the other team is giving you. And right there, they were giving him a steal at third base. Didn't check his lead. Catcher doesn't throw very well. So you got to take that back. Get your team that much closer to scoring a run.
Volpe takes his lead at third with one away. That one's in there. And it's 2-1 now. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
2-2.
And there's a ball. The kick, the 3-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Three and 2. Payoff pitch. Got him looking. That's out number 2.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
And up next for New York, Alex Verdugo. It was a homer for him back in the 5th. Just a solo shot, but an important swing in this game.
Yeah, and it was a beautiful swing as well. Everything just came together timing-wise, and he blasted it out of here.
First pitch, and he just misses. 2 outs with a runner at third. Terang. Play made, that ends the inning. The Yanks lead 1. They're up 6-4. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the third baseman, Joseph Ortiz.
Joseph Ortiz.
Cole back to work. Up and in, ball 1.
1-0.
Wouldn't chase that time. Fastball for a strike. And a count 2-1. And another ball. And a pitch. And that's ball 4.
Ball 4. Take your base.
It feels to me like his time on the mound is running short, starting to show some signs of fatigue. So we'll see how much longer they let him go.
And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Garrett Cole is done in this one. And it's going to be a start that he'd like to get a redo on. Not his best. Back with the new arm in a minute. Tim Hill on to pitch here.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Next for Milwaukee, Bryce Terang, 1 for 3. Inside, just missed.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
The tying run at the plate. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3. But it's not in time, and they just get 1.
Oh, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Now the number 2 hitter, William Contreras. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Snap throw to first, and he's back safely. Flips the corner, 0-1.
2 strikes. May see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Tying run at the plate. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And now it's Christian Yelich. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Move over to first, trying to keep him close. That one misses. 1-0. Two outs. Runner takes off, pitching for a strike, and safe. It's a stolen base.
Well, it really doesn't matter what the situation is. When a guy like this gets on first, you know he's going to steal second at some point during the at-bat. Nice job to get in the scoring position. The defense probably knew it was coming, but they just couldn't do anything to stop it.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Oh, the throw is wild.
Now batting, shortstop, Adamas.
Well, you can't give him 2 errors on that play, but that's pretty much what it looked like. Tried to stay with it after the bobble, and he might have pulled it off with a good throw, but it's very easy to rush the throw when you don't field it cleanly. A lot of times guys don't have a good grip on it, and I think that was the case right there.
Mark Leiter Jr. gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
And now the shortstop, Willie Adames. The shortstop takes the ball. So the tying run at second. And Adames swings through that one.
1-1.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Jonathan Loaisiga up and loosening in the pen. Holmes getting cranked up as well. Right down the chute. Now 1-2. Fly ball out towards left field. That one is back. And it's gone. Home run. And they lead it. It's 7-6. Well, that swing changes things.
Yes, it does. They were in striking distance. They found a way to fight back big time. Man, he just barely got that one out of here, and you've got to love the effort in left to try and bring it back. He had a good shot at it, just couldn't quite pull it off. It would have been a stunner if he did.
So 2 down. Now it's the right fielder, Jackson Chourio. That's off the mark, and that's ball 1. The wind and the pitch. And it's fouled away. Already 3 runs across in the frame here in the top half of inning number 7. On the ground to the left. And he grabs it in foul ground. High chopper to third. Chisholm sends it to first. And the inning is over. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. And the home team down a run. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Here's Gleyber Torres. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
And here it comes. Wouldn't chase that time. Movement in Milwaukee's bullpen. Trevor McGill, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Uribe also throwing. Hit hard. Should be extra bases. Safe at second with nobody out, and he represents the tying run.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Aaron Ashby. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Ashby.
And next for New York, Juan Soto. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. First pitch doesn't find the zone. With a single base runner because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Fouled off. He was late. Man at second. Swings and misses. And the count is 1-2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
And another ball. Towards first, Bowers. Steps on first for the out.
The center fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Here is Aaron Judge. This guy with light tower power. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base slugging too. And that one fouled off.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
And down on strikes he goes. Huge strikeout there.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Rizzo up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. That one to first, into the outfield, base hit. In to score from third. A big 2-out hit, and the game is tied.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Two outs, runner on first. Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. Missed with a changeup, and that is ball 1. At the belt and fires. And a foul ball. Pitch
No, that's
misses.
down. Ball.
And that's ball 2. Terang. They get the force. What a play, inning over. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And we're deadlocked here at 7-7. Major League Baseball is on the show. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Tommy Kahnle.
Tommy Kahnle.
And here's the first baseman, Jake Bauers.
The first baseman, number 9, Jake Bauers.
And a pitch. That one catches the zone. It's 0-1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
There's a swing and a miss.
0-2.
Extra bases. Safe at second with nobody out, and that double has the go-ahead run in scoring position.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. They got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double. Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
Go ahead run on base. Rhys Hoskins up now for the Brewers. Gotta be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with one swing.
0-1.
Man at second. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
The 0-2. And he chases that one. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
And now the center fielder, Garrett Mitchell. First pitch misses. Righty delivers. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 2.
Well, this is a little tough for the hitter. In the back of the mind, you're wondering with first base open, am I going to get a pitch to hit? Got to stay back, let your hands work, stay in the middle of the field.
And there's 2 down. Now the third baseman, Joseph Ortiz.
Joseph Ortiz.
And fouled off. 2 down. Go ahead run in scoring position. Two outs. That misses the zone. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Runner around third. The throw is offline and he's in to score. 8-7. They take the lead.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and Didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on.
And now here is Bryce Terang. And the 1-0. And another ball. Right-handed reliever. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Go to second. Out there. And that ends the inning. But they pick up one run on the RBI single. And this is now an 8-7 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Trevor McGill.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Well, one-run game, and here is Jazz Chisholm Jr. The line to kick the pitch. That one misses, and that's ball one. Activity in the bullpen for the Brewers. Devin Williams, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Payams also getting ready. Wouldn't chase that time. That's down and in. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it could be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
That one at triple digits.
3-1.
Ripped on the ground to second. Tosses to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. Check swing, appeal to first. And yes, he did. He went around. Trying to hold a one-run lead here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
Looking to get the tying run on base. He fouls it off. Will do it again. Right-hander kick steals. That one missed.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
That misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2-2.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
I see it more commonly in the sport these days, but man, a triple-digit fastball blown right by someone is still pretty awesome to witness. I mean, you got to be geared up and ready to swing it when a guy like this comes out of the bullpen, because that fastball, it eats, and if you're not ready, you're going to be walking back to the dugout.
Wells in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. McGill, 30 years old now, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2015. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Here's the left fielder, Alex Verdugo. Pitch misses, ball 1.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
Wells off of first with 2 away. And that one fouled off.
this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Ian Hamilton.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
So the lineup flips over. Here's the leadoff man for the Brewers, Bryce Terang. And a pitch.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Strike two. And that skips in the dirt. And that's outside. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner. When two strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Contreras batting with one down, takes a strike.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
Way out front for strike two. Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Jonathan Loaisiga, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Oh, 0-2 now. Out to short. Volpe tosses to first. Two quick outs here in the top of the ninth. Running out of chances to pad the lead.
Number 22,
Christian Yelich up now for the Brewers.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the ninth, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
Here comes the 0-1. Line to left, and that's a fair ball. Around first, digging for two. The throw into second, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Devin Williams.
Now this is an extremely confident pitcher. He loves the pressure. Actually likes the one-run game better than a comfortable three-run save opportunity because that's when he pitches his best.
Gleyber Torres up to the plate. And the pitch. Outside.
That's the ball.
Ball one. One-run game, bottom nine. Fought off foul. Ball to strike. That's to third. Fires across the diamond. One out, bottom of the ninth.
That's why you hug the lines on the corners late in the ball game like this. Positioned perfectly.
He's 2 outs away. And stepping in for the Yankees, Juan Soto, known for his late inning heroics. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth. And that one fouled off. And another ball. Wouldn't chase that time.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Aaron Judge waiting to hit for the Yankees. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. And the count's full.
Full count.
On the ground to first. Bowers steps on the bag, and they're down to their last out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
It's Aaron Judge now.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
There's a strike, 95 of that one.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Two down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss there.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just going to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
The Yankees down to their final strike. Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game.
Well, we saw both teams come ready to swing it in this one, and they found a lot of success. Couple of touchdowns up on the board today. Pretty amazing, and it turned out to be a close one, considering all the runs put up. Really wild.
And a final 8-7. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
The final line score for our ball game this